It's trouble, trouble. I'm trouble, with trouble, trouble. To the distance we fly, trouble.
It's coming from the memories. Just watch this here. So there's a part that needs to be on. That's to do with the memories. Watch this.
Whatever this is you're going through, please let us help.
I don't need your help.
Getting your memories back.
And this is the key. It's what we need to get to remembering all the past memories, yeah, of your past lives, because this is the key to understanding all of this.
Yeah. Nothing makes sense. I can't make order to anything. All I know is I tried to kill a girl that I love, and I don't know why. The answer is in here.
So yeah. So you see, here they're gonna be showing you that most of the people, the problem is you've just forgotten whom you are, as far as an ancient mind and ancient backgrounds and stuff like that. This illustration is just going to show you that people on this planet can actually forget where they came from, as far as in the source of like where did they come, where was they before they actually came into this space, okay, in time and on Earth. So this is an example that was shown with this woman here, that she actually forgot that she used to have this spaceship here. See, I've had similar experiences. So much so when the first time I seen this, yeah, I had a vision when I seen this. I was like, damn, I didn't even realize this was all inside of me, you know. So it's a thing, okay, that is hard for people to grasp, that, you know, there is more than cars, houses and buildings and stuff in the universe. There's actually spaceships and computer technology which is higher than all the technology that's on this planet. And this is an example. Look at this.
I admit, I'm impressed.
How could you forget something like this?
You see? And that's when I get to the point where they say it.
I admit, I'm impressed.
How could you forget?
So you see, this guy's asking, how can you forget something like this? This woman she had forgotten that she used to be in a ship, okay, and she used to come from a different planet, a constellation. She forgot all of this because of what? Like distractions in the world. In this world, they tell you got to follow ambition, you got to follow careers, you got to follow marriages, families, and all of this stuff. It's also distract you from the fact that you're actually not from this world, okay, and you're actually a prisoner in this world. And where you come from, they have things like this, high technology, which is this spaceship here. You know, when you start remembering these things, or like start having past memories and stuff, they call it a recall. When you recall what you used to be, before you entered into this physical space and realm. That's basically what they're telling you here. See?
Something like this.
I come from a planet called Tamarin.
You see? She comes from a planet called Tamarin. She's showing you that she had forgotten all this. Okay? So the main reason why I keep dropping these lectures and showing you illustrations and stuff is to make you remember who you truly are. That's if you have a soul, though. If you don't have it, then you're not going to get it. But if you do, it's going to click with you. So this thing is not about views and being popular, nothing like that. It's to do with, can you remember whom you truly are? That's if you're part of this stuff. Feel me? I'm not here to convince anybody anything. I'm just here to show you illustrations, to show you that there is other people besides myself that are already exploring these ideas. Okay? And actually trying to find out if there's more to it. But all I do is just give you an idea. I give you lectures from people who've been in TED Talks and scientists. We're gonna put more scientific lectures in this so people can actually understand what it means.
I admit, I'm impressed.
How could you forget something like this?
We forget.
I come from a planet called Tamarin.
See? And most of you think you're from Earth, but really and truly, you're not from here, mate. That's if you're a Titan, because this series is called Titans here. So they're dealing with Titan is this very substance that was before God or the creators of this world. In the beginning was the Titans.
Right?
Anyone else coming back?
These images in my head, they're moving too fast.
You see?
Remember,
So when your third eye opens, yeah, you can start seeing images and stuff. Like me, when I close my eyes, I just be seeing, like, I just be remote viewing sometimes. Sometimes I see images, sometimes I see shapes, equations and stuff like that. Those are the things that are shown in your third eye, not the stuff that people be telling you, oh yeah, you feel good. That's nonsense. There's actual technology. Okay, you can actually see the ship, yeah, depending on how focused you are and how you deprogram in your mind. That's how I did it. But it only showed up for me, only showed up for I'll say a good 30 seconds. And I woke up in it was like a vision thing, innit? So it's not like a sleep state, but it's more like a vision where you can still see your house, but you can still see this as well. So I was able to see this, and there were like 6 screens in your third eye. You can see like different screens and stuff, okay? Because all this stuff is already there. You just have to believe it's there. But anyways, I don't even have to tell you this, because at the end of the day, when it happens, you're just gonna see it for yourself that all the stuff I'm saying is not science fiction. This stuff is actually happening now.
I came here to Earth on this ship. I remember standing at this console.
See, let's go back to what she said.
These images
See, the images move
in my
fast.
head, they're moving too fast. Remember I came.
See, I remember I came here to Earth on this ship. Some of you don't even remember how you got here, but they tell you you were given birth though. And I got proof as well to show you that birth is not even real. Your parents are not even real. That's all in front. Because at the end of the day you wake up, you're gonna see all of this stuff is all fake, it's fiction. It's a dream, like they say in Inception. They told you that this whole thing is a dream, and the idea is to give you a false idea or concept to think that you came through some mother and father and you was birthed into a human being. But really and truly, here she said, and she came here with a ship though, which is far much different from the birth that we've been taught in this world. Do you see how I show you the difference between what we've been taught and what other people's exploring these ideas are saying? It's completely different. It's very opposite. Okay, parallel. That's what's going on.
I'm here to Earth on this ship. I remember standing at this console.
So you have to remember. That's the key. To remember whom you were. The ancient self. And this is the thing they want to delete, though. So they keep telling you they're going to delete this stuff.
This book is the only thing in here that looks old.
And see, the keys to reading, studying, in order for you to remember. They're showing you the keys, though.
Kalkulan does die. Death of Wells.
You see it? It's what we need to get into. Things like this. Okay? And they want to convince people that we just only from Earth, which is not true, but they're showing you death of worlds. Okay? Which are these worlds is from Earth. Let's see what she says.
Nee. We're looking at a future projection.
You see it? Which means this stuff is in the future. So the life you're living now that's like back in the day. We see all the other planets, they're on a different wave, a different frequency, you see?
Tamara and Bernie. Unless Rachel dies, my world will.
See it?
How does Rachel do that?
She doesn't. Someone from somewhere else.
Another planet?
No, another dimension.
See?
He came here long ago. Destroyed a world and he was banished.
This is basically what's happened to the people that's here. And the people that are living on Earth, they actually think that Earth is real. And actually think that their mothers and fathers gave birth to them and that's how they got here. But really and truly, what's going on, that this is explaining that you are actually a consciousness which is on a different planet, different constellation, star system and that. Yeah, so let's get into this and see what these people are saying. But this is going to help you understand what we've been talking about. Okay, so when you're looking at this here, basically what's happening, they're gonna take this guy and beam him into Earth. So so what we're saying here is, yeah, your birth is not actually what they told you. They told you some person gave birth to you and pushed you into this world. But really and truly, what's happening on a quantum level, yeah, is your birth is just it's just you being hooked up to a computer system that makes you think you're on Earth. It's the simulation, and this time capsule is what they're using to kind of beam this being into planet Earth. Yeah. So basically, the Anunnaki, they hooked your real soul being body, yeah, into a computer, and they beamed your part of your spirit into Earth. Yeah, this is what they're doing. And they're basically using a time travel machine, which is an actual simulation, which kind of beams itself into Earth and thinks it's that being that's actually on Earth, but really and truly, that's not really them. This is just a projection of whom you think you are. So this is how human beings are really born. And you see, this entity comes, yeah, when this birth is actually taking place, which means, yeah, in this matrix, there's actually gods like Yahweh, Enki, Enlil, basically Nimrod, and all these Anunnaki beings. They had to trap you, okay, especially with this birth taking place. They had to come and trap you to make sure that you never get out of this planet.
You think it would be that easy?
You see? And even say here, you think it will be easy for you to make this jump, but really and truly, like, basically, when you get more spiritual, you're gonna start experiencing attacks, psychic attacks from demons, devils, dark shadows, and whatever. But basically, what's happening is these dark forces, they were created to make sure that you don't wake up and make a decision to actually get out of this dream. So it's a trap. Birth is not something, a gift that God given you as a gift. It's basically a prison or a prism of light, which is trapped in the matrix. And here they're showing it, you see? And they've been showing past memories. Okay? And you see these past memories, yeah? So when you start getting stronger and stronger in the spirituality, you're gonna start finding out, yeah, you're gonna have overlapping memories, and you will think this is dreams. It's not really dreams. This is actually lives of beings that you have lived and lived and lived for many. It could be 10,000 years. So it's showing a reincarnation, and it's showing past lives do exist. Okay, you don't want to believe it. Okay. And also another thing, yeah, this explains for you, so you can come on this planet. That means your birth was a struggle, in a sense where you were coming into a prison. It's not something that God created and said, "Oh yeah, I love my children, so I'm going to create a world for you." This is an actual prison. This world is a prison.
Straight line.
Remember, Genesis is Skynet. When Genesis comes online, Judgment Day begins. You can kill Skynet before it's born.
Came into this world. If you really look at it, the cell, which is the sperm cell, you're gonna start to see that it looks like a spaceship. So this is how you really entered into this realm. And this is how you was born. Okay, you was born to be trapped in this matrix. You were not born because God created you. You were born this way, where a computer system actually birthed you like this, okay, so you can be in the matrix as a prisoner that supplies energy for these beings. Okay, that's basically what's really taking place. You just gotta look at this stuff as you're born. Okay, they even try to spin it and say, "Oh yeah, you was born on this day and whatever." That's just nonsense. Okay, this is the birth that took place, and this birth that took place is basically a simulation projecting this, but really and truly, your soul being is not even on this planet. That's what's going on. So what they do is every time you come back, yeah, they erase your memories when you're younger, and you start to regain your memories as you get older. Okay, but at birth, they erase, or they try to suppress your memory, so you won't really know what happened before you even came here. So all of you that are watching this, you don't even know what type of being you was before you entered into this planet Earth. Okay, so what sort of being was you before you came into this world? You don't know that, and that's a question you have to answer for yourself. Like, where was I? What was I doing? Okay,